Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And this is my prepped skin without any makeup. So I'm firstly applying Revlon Rose Glow Primer on my face with the help of my finger. With the help of my tip of my finger, I'm applying it slowly all over my face. And this is an e.l.f. corrector palette which I'll be using as a corrector. I'm using the yellow shade and applying it over my eyelid with an applicator that is provided with this palette. I will also use the green color over my redness areas from the same palette. So I'm applying here on both my eyelids very slowly. I'm drawing the lines and now I'm taking a dry puff to blend it slowly. As you have seen, I am actually applying Estee Lauder compact powder to set it a little bit, and now I'll be waiting. So since I'm waiting, I'm applying an orange lipstick as my orange corrector under my eyes. Allow it to set for like 40 seconds. So this palette I'll be using for my corrector, and this is Bobbi Brown translucent powder. I'm taking a brush and applying it over my eyelids to set it completely before I go for any eyeshadows. And a puff again to make it smooth canvas for my eyeshadows. With the same puff, I'm blending the green correctors. And then my orange corrector under my eyes. Now from Kiss Beauty concealer palette, I'll be using a shade that is pretty similar to my skin tone on those green corrector as well as my orange corrector. So I'm going with my under eyes first. Now I'm applying over my rashes, my redness. Now you can see I will set it again with the puff very gently with little pressure. It's almost done. So again I'm using the Estee Lauder compact powder to set it before using any translucent powder. This will make your makeup it will not crack your makeup, and it will make your makeup flawless, crease free. With another brush I'm using the Estee Lauder translucent powder over them so that it remains intact and I can apply foundation over it. Now for eyeshadows, I'm using Morphe palette, the darkest black shade from there. It's the dessert palette from Morphe. So I am making a half cut crease. Again with a different flat brush, I'm using the lighter shade, a mix of lighter shade and the darker shade. Now with a blending brush, I'm blending the area a little bit. I'm trying to close my eyes to show you guys how I'm blending that area. With another fluffy blending brush, I'm using a lighter shade from that palette over it as my transition shade. With the flat brush, I'm using the dark color, the dark black from this palette again. Again, I'm blending it. I am drawing the line over my crease line. With a flatter brush, I'm taking the lighter orange shade from the palette and putting it all over my eyelid, the middle portion of my eyelid, not the inner corners. And with the tip of my finger, I'm using the glittery, shimmery orange to apply it over the shade that I applied before. And now the whitish shimmery color from the palette in the inner corner of my eyes. And I'm blending it with the tip of my finger, which gives you a smooth finish. Again, taking the fluffy brush, taking the brown shade and going over again. As you can see, this is how my eyes are looking. I'm trying to blend it in front of the camera. There is a light problem. My light was not working properly. Again, taking the purple shade and drawing the lines so that it is quite visible. You can see. Now I have to blend again so that it doesn't look harsh, and I am actually trying to join both the lines. And now I'm doing the other eyes as well. For me, I believe eyeshadow is the most time-taking part of your face makeup. Do let me know what you think to be the most time-taking or time-consuming part of your makeup. Because I think that if your eyes are great, then everything just works like that. And I really got a lot of compliment for my eye makeup. And of course, you have to blend your makeup so that it doesn't look cakey even on your eyes. It doesn't look harsh even on your eyes. So with the help of a puff, I'm trying to blend the corners, the outer corners a little bit. You can see I'm taking the eyeshadow very little, dusting off the excess. I'm looking into the mirror while I'm trying it because this palette doesn't comes with a mirror. And again with my finger, I am applying those eyeshadows, shimmery ones. So I'm highlighting it with a whiter shade with the same finger. This is the easiest way of doing an eyeshadow when you are in a hurry. Now as you can see, this is how my looks with my eyeshadows. Now I'll be using strobe cream, and along with that Inglot setting liquid that I'll be using with my strobe cream, and with the tip of my finger I'm applying it all over my face. So Inglot gel liquid actually sets your makeup properly if you are having oily skin, or if you are wearing the makeup that needs to last for like more than 10 hours. So under your eyes, go very slowly. And now take the puff to blend it. Your finger blends the products very easily. Now I'm using Morphe and MAC both to make my shade. I'm using one puff of Morphe and one drop of MAC. I will mix it, and again with my finger I'll apply it all over my face. Starting from the inside to outside. Now with a foundation brush I have blended, then I have taken a puff to blend my makeup. Before you are using puff, I think it's better to use a brush and then a puff. Right now I am using Ulta Beauty eyebrow palette to draw my eyebrows, and of course while blending it you have to apply your setting spray. So this is Morphe concealer that I will be applying to highlight my areas wherever I want to highlight or to conceal anything. Under my eyes requires concealers, and this is baking. I have blended that and I am taking Wet n Wild contour. I will write down my shade. I love to contour like this for my double chin with a puff. Again I'm blending, and then I'm using a stick blush from Ulta Beauty and I'm setting it again with the Slaughter powder. If your foundation is not matching, you make sure to blend it all over your neck and ears as well. So after it's done, I'll be using the translucent powder under my eyes again, around the areas I like to bake. I'm applying the powder for my underlid eye makeup so that it doesn't fall out. I'm using the darker shade, blending it, lighter orange, removing all the fallouts. Now I'm doing the eyeliner, and this is the contour, powder contour from Ulta Beauty palette. I'm using the blush with the blush brush. I love the applying brush on my face rather than puff. I'm using setting spray, e.l.f. setting spray. Over it I'm using highlighter from the same palette. Highlighter is the best part of my makeup. Again setting spray. Yes, you have to apply setting spray and you have to wait a little bit. I'm using a puff to set it. This is the Big Lash mascara from Maybelline. This is my lip primer. I'm lining my lips with Ulta Beauty lip liners. This is a sugar lipstick. I will write down the shade below. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick. I'm putting it inside my liner. I'm trying to line my lips again with a darker shade of purple. And this is how I look after I have done my hair and after I wore my outfit. Do let me know how I am looking and please comment down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.